Hello and welcome back to the Righteous Reiklanders. So, not to go over absolutely everything, but we are now obviously playing as Cataldo. Our son is about to come of age, which is pretty cool. Wait, we are a different religion. Interesting. We'll need to see what that actually means for us. And the only major thing that we have is our wife, when she dies, will give her land to our son. It should pretty much be guaranteed. I mean, unless both our sons die and it's like our half-brother's line that inherits or something like that, we should be fairly good. So, when our wife dies, she'll give her land to her son, and that's as far as we've got in terms of plots and things. And I think we need to look into some more stuff. The problem is, right now, if I go and have a look here, we've lost quite a lot of land, of random bits of land, because it's been taken away from our liege. So, we probably want to get rid of our liege, I would imagine, because it's kind of getting a little bit annoying. Oh, interesting. We have a kingdom level claim. Or who? Not really interested in that. That would just lose us land, most likely. Yeah, I don't think any of those are that useful. Anyway, let's have a look at our new religion. So we are now Myrmidian. So, Myrmidian is goddess of warriors and strategists, patroness of the arts, sciences of war. Okay, cult, most widespread of the old world. Okay, found all over these places. Right, here's the bit that's important. So, has the autocephalous religious heads under kings, but may have independent religious heads centered around holy sites covering areas of influence. So I assume that means that it's kind of similar to the way that Islam is covered in the base game. So it can be individual, like rulers can be the head of the religion, or are most likely head of the religion. Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out whether that's based on a main game one or whether it's got new mechanics. I think it's got new mechanics, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so the person in charge of the religion can excommunicate people. Fine. They can also grant divorces. Women may own temple holdings, and there is always a head of the religion. Alright, so let's have a look at it. Yeah, so we currently have this person as head of the religion. They have the cult over here, so they have a small amount of land, but nothing crazy. Wait, did I say usurp? I thought I said usurp in one of her provinces. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. It said usurp, but I thought it was blue, so that we could actually do anything about that. Okay, so there's nothing really that we need to do with that. Is there any new societies we can join because of that? No, we have the same societies. We actually have quite a few that we could listen out for. I think it's because of all of our... well, it must be because of Proud. Proud must cover, like, most of those, right? Maybe Proud and Ambitious? Maybe just Ambitious? Let's see. Oh, Brave fits that one. Okay. This one is because of Kind. Oh, yeah, because Nurgle's got Kind stuff going on. Yeah, and then we got Proud. Yeah, Ambitious and Proud for that one. Purple Hand, we're not really kind of very sneaky. That's fine. Although we do have Ambitious, which counts into it. Yeah, we just don't have the intrigue for that one. Okay, I don't really want to join any societies, but I thought I would just have a look and see what our options are. Okay, any of this that we want to switch up? I think training troops is fine. If I remember, our commanders are kind of trash. Have a look here. Yeah, they're fairly bad. So if we're going to do any wars, we need new commanders. So let's just search the realm. Actually, we can search all. As long as they'll join our court and they're in Diplo range, that's pretty much all I care about. Can we have everybody be commanders? What level did we get that law to? So we need to go... I think one of the... Is it notable that allowed it to be them to be commanders? I think it was. Probably want to go one more on that as well, so we can just push that up one level. Anyway, let's grab some people. So you have the Krutz. You're probably not a great person to invite to our court then. Although, you know, it's kind of alright. He's a Grail Knight, Bretonnian Knight. You know what, Sir Mattel? I'm inviting you to court. I'll also invite you to court. It seems like most of the people who are really good at martial are Grail Knights, and that's absolutely fine by me. That guy's only a Bretonnian Knight, but that's absolutely fine. I think the difference is one is gonna Grail Quest, the other hasn't. He currently looks like he's getting a disease, so I would prefer not to bring him into our court. You're a little bit younger. We can bring you into our court. And we'll get him as well. So a lot of Bretonians joining our court, actually. Okay. So I want to change that law. For that, we're going to need some support. So you're returning a favor to Count Hinkmar. You are also returning a favor to Count Hinkmar. I cannot buy a favor because we have conflicting interests. That means to get full control, I would need Ordulf and Gerhard. Gerhard will not give us council support because he doesn't like us very much. Why don't you like me? Heir educated with foreign culture. Fair enough, fair enough. And you do not like me because of many reasons. Now, what we could do is we could replace Ordulf, because Ordulf doesn't actually, yeah, he's not actually a strong vassal. But he's not a vassal at all. These are all fairly bad, so I guess that means that we need some new diplomacy people. Here we got, so we got Godric. We'll invite him to court. Also invite Arnulf. And we'll invite Anders. Yeah, get a couple of invites going for that. Okay. So we really need people to like us. We don't have anybody we can righteously imprison right now, although we could. That's because we have auto-stop plots. If I turned auto-stop plots off, that would allow us to potentially find somebody that... Ooh, interesting. I just noticed there's another decision. Anyway, if we turned auto-stop plots off, that would allow us to get someone we could imprison. If we imprison somebody who is a vassal, we can then get opinion from it, but it's not very much anymore. Nothing amazing we can do there. Did I already switch our... I switched our focus over to business. Okay, so we maybe want to switch to a diplomacy one. Anything else that we can do in terms of that sort of stuff? Nope. Anyway, let's read the decision. So in ancient times, the lands of Tilia and Estilia were united in a great empire under the guidance of Myrmidia incarnate herself. A long time has passed since this, and now the Estilian kings and Tilian princes squabble over petty conflicts. A powerful ruler who controls both lands can, perhaps, end these conflicts to become the second incarnation of Myrmidia. Interesting. So if this empire doesn't work out, we can ditch it and try another one. Anyway. I was thinking maybe of converting religion back, but I kind of like the idea of us being a different religion for just now. It does mean our liege might not like us. Oh no, he just sees us as a foreigner, which is fine. Yeah. And actually, our vassals will like us more when our son comes of age, because he won't be... I suppose he'll still be the heir educated with a foreign culture. Okay, anyway. Let's have a look at what we could potentially do against our liege, because that's kind of our next thing. We want to make moves against them. We can't start a faction, because the council's not discontent and I'm on the council. Yep. Okay. How strong are we? Oh, we tried fighting our liege before, didn't we? Yeah, he's got 5,000. We do have more, but I suspect that he's too strong in that way. I think what we need to do is wait for our liege to enter into a bad war. Is this a war he's directly in, or is that just a war he's in because... Yeah, it's just a war he's in because the one above is in it. What could we do to weaken our liege? Does he still have Gavelkind? It's primogenitor now. His heir doesn't look awful. In fact, is married to the Empress. Although I don't believe that she can get involved in internal wars, so that's fine. Maybe we just need allies. Maybe that's our main thing that we need. Who are our allies currently? Nobody, apart from our wife, who we can not form an alliance with because she doesn't like us. Because she's zealous. Okay, well, how about I send you a gift? Yeah. I was just checking we could afford it. Now you good? Yeah, now we'll get that alliance. That's perfect. Yeah, we'll grab that. We may as well have the alliance for our wife. It's not necessarily amazing. I kind of want Wizardland and Stirland on our side. Maybe Averland as well. How strong are Averland? Averland, oh, he's Grand Cat. That's all kind of interesting. What's his? It's a congregation. Okay, a sect or order of some sort. Interesting. I don't think it was always that, was it? No, definitely was not always that. So it must have just switched when it came to this character. Interesting. He's also fragile and dim and has no siblings. His heir is the Knight Commander Rudiger the Bold. Okay. Who does have some children who we could potentially get marriages with. What's our potential for getting rid of him? Not very high. We're not very good at intrigue. What's his treasury like? Just out of interest. Ah, he just has a rune sword. Okay. So Averland seems like someone not getting an alliance with. How about Stirland? How are we feeling about Stirland? Stirland, fairly strong. Okay. A little bit ill. But severely ill, actually. He's either Nurgle or he might die soon. Anyway, let's have a look down a level. So we could potentially get an alliance through Prince Ulrich. I don't know if we marry our niece off whether we can get an alliance there. And she is a close relative, so she's already betrothed to the Prince of Reikland. Yeah, I guess, yeah. We already have a non-aggression pact with our liege as well then, don't we? Yeah. Oh no, we don't. We don't have a non-aggression pact. Okay, oh, it must mean our father had the non-aggression pact, but because she's not close enough related to us. Okay. Well, we can offer it because she is, yeah. The reason we can offer this is because we have a marriage interest. Okay, yeah. Got it. Got how that's working out. So, Stirland, how are we looking here? We only really have a son. She is married. We need to look down at Egbert's level. Nah, there's nobody there who's going to be very good, is there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's our I didn't even realize. She's our cousin as well. Interesting. He's unmarried. So... Oh, it's because our aunt... Yeah, okay, that all lines up fine. We could get a marriage to her. Do we have an unmarried brother? Ah, they're all... Our brothers are both married. Okay. Where about Wisenland? Let's have a look here. Wisenland, there's a younger one. She's 5. How young is our second son? 12. That's not really gonna work for me. 46 is a little bit too old. Yeah. Again, Wisenland's not gonna work. Bretonia, maybe? That's a possibility. Let's see what the Bretonian options are. Make sure they don't already have a pact. So we're kind of looking at this level. 45. Okay, how about you? You have a daughter who's 12. Not currently married. Is a little dim. That's alright. How old is your other daughter? 6. Let's marry the 12. Let's set a betrothal going between our son, Ubaldo, and... Yeah. We'll leave our other son, an heir, there for just now. Then we have nephews and things we could marry off. But let's go for Ubaldo. Yeah, at least we get prestige for this. Let's set that one up. Okay. Anything else that we're looking at? We could look under Sylvania. We could see if like a Middenland would help us. Although they're vampiric. It's kind of a step to the dark side, isn't it? Ostland? How strong are you? You're alright, but you are only 1. Yeah, I suspect that you're not going to live very long. Ostermark? You don't really have any people either who are going to fit that. Okay. I don't think we can marry elves, can we? Let's just see. Arranged marriage between... Oh, she can't even marry. What's she got on her that stopped? Oh, she's resting, I see. Anyway, I don't really care. I just want to see, like, what's the options if I go... That's a man? Oh, it is. Yeah, on second thought, that looks alright. They would say no because we'll not consider offers of infidels. Yeah, I kind of thought that was the way it was going to go. How about, Quillines here? They have a lot of children. She's smart. Yeah, let's get this betrothal going between her and my first son. It's not an amazing alliance. As an alliance, it's pretty good, but the main benefit of it is that it's going to give us, it's going to give us a person who has a good genetic trait. Like, it's still 7,000 people. Don't get me wrong. The army size is lovely, but the it's the traits there that are doing fantastically. Got our alliances going. Fantastic. Seems as if Raphael has started getting along incredibly well with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Indeed, it appears Raphael and Christine Reikland are becoming fast friends. So she is the daughter of my marshal, and she's married. She's going to marry someone else. But that's fine. They can be friends. Just checking there wasn't going to be a problem there. He managed to insult all of Casper's ancestors. Not ideal. Do we have a new Chancellor yet? Not yet. We'll wait just a little bit until everyone's arrived. Cabal. A shadowy group of cultists are alleged to have formed in one of your holdings, performing dark rituals and even summoning demons, if the rumors are true. Your people beg you to root them out. What can men do against such dark magic? I will send for a witch hunter. Alright, we're getting more people at our court. I think that's everybody. Oh, you would like to have my son educated by someone else? No. Definitely not. My son will be educated by who I say he'll be educated by. Right, let's put in our new Chancellor. The 66-year-old hunchback. Fantastic. And right now, we're going to get him to fabricate claims on Ubesrecht, I think. Yeah. Right. How's he going to vote? Glory Hound. That's fine. He might vote with us. Court Priest, we have nobody to replace. That's fine. Just want to set up my commanders, so we'll get rid of lowest and then move through like that. So 30, pretty good. 25. Another 25 and 24. Nice. So we have some really, really good commanders now. Our marshal kind of sucks, but there's not a lot that we can do about that. He is a powerful vassal, so we kind of want to keep him on our council. Everyone's currently still giving stuff back to my spy master. They're all returning favors, and he doesn't like me. He's not that strong. I think we can probably afford to take him off the council. Let's replace him. I'm trying to find somebody who doesn't hate. We have another powerful vassal who's not on the council. He owes a lot of favors, though. Yeah, I don't really want to put him on the council. Let's put Alexandria on the council. Yeah, that's fine. We now have a council. If I check this, do I have anybody supporting? So, yeah, Alexandra's... Yes, perfect. I was thinking that she might support it because, obviously, it's in her interests. So that means we have 2. Means I just need 1. So, Arnulf, can we get your favor? Yes, we can. Fantastic. I'll grab that. Once it accepts it. Right, so we have Arnulf's favor. So what I will do is I will call in that favor for council support. Right, so we now have 2 who will vote for this. Yes, and that's all we need. Yeah, we just need 1 more vote, and it works. Was 1 vote against, and... Raphael has been infatuated with Count Gerhard's wife, Countess Celeste. Alright. Well, there's no time for that nonsense. Definitely not. We finished something in Molenfurt. Let's build the next one if we... Oh, we're actually out of things to build. Okay. He also managed to insult all of Mayor Gregor's ancestors as well. He's very good at insulting ancestors. It's just one of his skills. Okay. He will owe me a favor. I'm not really interested right now. Maybe in the future. We're not really in a position where we could work on that favor. Maybe I should have taken it, because it would have given us a way to potentially work against our liege, but that's alright. He presented himself very well to Prince Vinicio? Anyway, fine. Last my vassals have left and Raphael looks relieved. He is obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. Nice, we get some vassal opinion from that. I'm not going to be your commander. And actually, I'm relatively alright at being a commander. I might accept, actually. Yeah, let's accept. It's not the worst thing in the world if we die, and we might get stuff from being a commander, so... let's continue upgrading. Imperial Castle gets a little bit of tax here. We could do that, or we could grab some, like, free hunters again and get even more tax. That's good. Do I still have stuff to build in this one? I should. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, we'll get those building. We have approved the new law. Lovely. So, That means that female rulers will no longer incur negative opinion modifiers as well if we were to switch over to that, which actually might be a good idea, but probably not. Well, actually, on this life, it might be alright. Let's just double check. Has anybody else... So she's already betrothed, so that means that our third in line would be betrothed to the wrong gender. That's not great. Well, it wouldn't be third in line. It would be like fourth in... Yeah, it'd be fourth in line. By betrothed to the wrong gender, I mean betrothed non-matrilineally, which means that the line would not continue down there and it'd be a game over condition, which I, tend to want to avoid, actually, most of the time. But does that mean that we can now have female commanders as well? I don't know whether we could before, but let me just have a look here. Doesn't seem to look like that. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's a culture-gated thing here. Yeah, everything looks alright. Let's continue on and see what else we can grab. I didn't realize our steward had left, but apparently he is back, and that's good. Anything else? Don't think so. Don't think so. I think it's actually time to end the episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.